Tim, clearly not the result we wanted. How do you reflect on it?
Well, listen, it was for 45 minutes I thought we were just way off what we were about. We went 4-3-3. We're at home. Obviously, listen, we know they're 3-5-2. But does that mean you've got to match somebody up every time you play against a different formation? We've played against 3-5-2 a million times while I've been here, and dealt with it without any problem at all. You know, we didn't show any aptitude to get hold of the ball. It didn't stick up front for sure. We never won many first contacts. We certainly didn't win the seconds and get on second balls higher up the pitch and play. We didn't really show, as I say, any real inclination to get our foot on the ball in midfield and move it and get some quality in behind or some quality into wider areas. And to be honest with you, the first goal was coming. You know, you're loath to change your shape after 20 minutes because you've surrendered a bit of possession. But they had a couple of little half chances. Boreham Wood without massively working boot. He's come out to Tishimanga in the first half and slid in there and got a touch away. But the first goal shocking. You watch it back. It's a ball that's played down this our left-hand channel there, right. Tishimanga, whether he touches it or not, he tries to feather it round the corner. Murtaugh's gone in behind, not tracked. He's being tracked, then someone lets him go. He's high and dry, then squares it across the face, and the kid taps it in back stick. We changed it at half time. I had to really. I felt we weren't making any headway at all in the game. We weren't threatening Ashmore at all, other than sort of pretty powder puff. We got into areas and didn't have any contact on it whatsoever. Matched them up. Then I thought for 20 minutes till Gudger got sent off, we looked a lot more likely then. All of a sudden they were slashing at clearances, they were under pressure a little bit. We were squashing up the pitch and getting on second balls, and they didn't look so comfortable. And obviously you're hoping to score in that period, and then of course the sending off comes, and that's, well, I won't say damage limitation, but you've got to be careful not to get done 2 or 3, 4-0, you know what I mean? So all in all, after the sending off, we just had to bank up 2 banks. And make sure that we didn't get done 4 and 5. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed with the first half performance. So we are where we are. I mean, the bottom line is we'd had a week to reflect on where we were, or where we are now. Sorry, should I say? We had quite a long conversation with the boys Friday morning. Maths was never my strong point, but I'd done all the facts and figures, where we are, how many points we're averaging. We're on 1.6 before today. If we carry on like that to the end of the season, we're going to finish on 74 points. And only 2 years in the last 11 has that been enough to get in the playoffs, and that's been the last 2 years as it happens. I think it'll probably be more than that. So I'd said to him, are we doing enough? And the answer's no, we ain't doing enough. Our home form, we were second in the division before today, and I think 17th away form. So one's got to stay the same, and the other one's got to get vastly better. We've got work to do. Make no mistake, we've got work to do. We're not become a poor side overnight, but at the end of the day, when you don't get your pressure right, your press and your that commitment level, that energy level, when you don't get hold of the ball at the top end of the pitch and bring people into play, when you don't get it wide and put it into good areas, then you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. And I thought today we were a little bit of both. I didn't think we defended massively well not at all in the first half. Second half we were a bit better, and we weren't really potent in attack. So we got we got Tamworth obviously in the Birmingham senior on Tuesday, but we've got 6-7 days to reflect, and we've got to go to Sutton, which won't be easy. So I've just said to him in there, I'm bitterly disappointed with the first half, and second half up until the sending off was fine, and it is what it is then.